Forget complicated marinades. When you've got fish this fresh, you really don't need them. Today we're cooking a whole sea bass, stuffed simply with sliced fennel, lemon and parsley, then cooked on the barbecue until the skin crisps and the flesh stays incredibly tender and buttery. This is exactly the sort of thing I'd be ordering from a Greek taverna or an Italian trattoria when I'm on my holidays. All you need is a nice glass of crisp wine and obviously the sound of the ocean. And the simplicity of this is what makes it. Do not overcomplicate it. This is a standout dish as it is. Start with your fish, and I'm very lucky we have Ron Fowler and Son here in Bookham. Thank you guys once again, who always have the freshest of fish. And I've got a lovely sea bass here, and it's actually from Greece, and we're going to be using that whole sea bass and stuffing it. Now, importantly with this, the fishmonger has already gutted and scaled this for me. Obviously, if you haven't bought it from a fishmonger, you may have to do that yourself, but that is important. And you want to make sure it's dry. I've rinsed this off, but in order for that skin to go nice and crispy on the barbecue, you definitely don't want too much moisture on there. So whilst I've washed it, I'm just going to dry it now to make sure it goes nice and crispy. Next we want to do is just score that skin. So just using your sharp knife, you want to put a few diagonal cuts across. Just like that, 3 aside is absolutely fine. And again, on the other side, I might put a 4th there. And then next, we're going to stuff it. So just in the cavity, we're going to start just with a little bit of sea salt. I've got here a nice wad of fresh parsley. Going in with some really thinly sliced fennel. I love fennel. It's going to give it that lovely aniseedy flavour. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go in with just a touch more, and then you just want a few slices of lemon in there as well. Get yourself a soaked wooden skewer, and we just want to skewer that up. So just go through the flesh there. Sorry, my hands are probably in the way. Through there, and then back through this bit here. That's it. It might take a little bit of working that, because obviously you're trying to bend that skewer slightly, and it is wood to get into that fish. But there we go. It's all nicely skewered up. Everything is inside. Now we just want to hit it with a little bit of olive oil. And this is going to help, obviously, it not to stick to our grates on the barbecue. Just give that a little massage in, and then you just want some more sea salt. Both sides again. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. That's it. And that's ready now to go straight on to the barbecue. And the barbecue's been sitting now for about 10 minutes at 180. I don't want this burning too hot. And if you see, I haven't put too much coal in. I'm only cooking one fish, and this won't take long at all. And where I want to place it is sort of indirect, semi-indirect and semi-direct, just on the edges of the coal. Listen to that sizzle, and we're going to leave that now for about 4 minutes. Okay, that's had just over 4 minutes. So what I'm going to do is just flip it over. Oh yeah, look at that lovely colour, and then just shift it back in again, not directly over those coals. We're going to leave that for another 4 minutes, that side. Okay, so that's had its second 4 minutes. Just gently, I just want to check the other side. I'm pretty sure that is done. Yeah, we've got some nice colour there. That is ready to come off. Let's give it a try. Just gently bring that over. I've got a nice long plate here which should house it, and it does. Let's close that down. And I just want to finish it off with a few final touches. The first thing is we want to take that skewer out, and it might be a little bit hot. As a matter of fact, let's just get that fork there. It should just slide straight on out. Perfect. And then next to that, we just want to garnish it with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Just a good drizzle over the top there. A squeeze of lemon. Love the lemon. Obviously marries and ties in nicely with the lemon we've got going on the inside there. And if the weather plays ball, a little sprinkle of parsley. That to me is a dinner fit for a king. Looks absolutely delightful, and I for one cannot wait to tuck in. So let's have a little cut in. Let's see how tender this fish is. That should just flake away nicely. Just do it like that actually, hold on. Just come straight off that middle bone, skin and all. The nice thing about the sea bass, obviously, is you've got that big sort of cartoon bone in the middle, so you don't really get many. Here, let's give it a whirl. As I said, it's buttery, perfectly cooked, taken on the flavours beautifully. Considering how simple this is, not a lot of flavours there, but it tastes of the Mediterranean. And obviously, how fresh that fish is definitely helps. And you've got that lovely hint from the charcoal as well, just gives it that nice barbecue taste, which again, reminds me of when I'm on holiday. It's exactly how I get it. And it's so easy to recreate at home. Bit of that skin as well. Guys, I get it. If I was doing monkfish, red snapper, fish like that, I probably would season it up, probably even put a little bit of heat in there. But with that, just need those basic flavours and it will transport you to your happy place for sure. Guys, that's it from me for today. I really appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel and you like the content, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please do also like, share, comment, and if you've got a hype button, I'd really appreciate one of those. I'll put all of the details of today's whole barbecue sea bass down below in the description as always. And all that's left for me to say is until next time, it's cooking good.